Following the system, nigga, it's gon' damage you.
What's up,
Yellow
what's up?
nigga cannibal.
What's up,
Eating
what's up?
beef like cancer food.
What's up,
Wild
what's up?
niggas on the loose, but educate them. Huey knew.
Just to roll with Lamborghini angels. Just to roll with Lamborghini angels. Boss hard head talking like the majors. Just to roll with Lamborghini angels. Just to roll with Lamborghini angels. Just to roll with Lamborghini angels. Boss hard head talking like the majors. Just to roll with
Yeah, we live on BuddyKuzzTv. We out here off Rhode Island, Northeast Avenue, you know what I'm saying, Rhode Island Avenue. Got my boys, High Fly Society in the building.
You already know what it is, man. High Fly, DMV, DMV Kings. You already know.
Yeah. So who we got right here, man?
It's your boy Sean Prince. You already know we out here.
Salutation for the mothership is DiBiase, man.
There it is.
Here for you.
Word, right there. That's High Fly Society, man. So where y'all coming from? Where y'all representing?
Straight out the DMV, that's DC, Maryland, Virginia. Did work through all the cities, all the states, tri-area, man. Worked with almost everybody.
Word. Yeah, we done put in work. This is years, man. This is years in the making, man. Spend time, you know.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. Sean Prince, man. We'll start with you. Where you from, man?
Originally from New York. You know what I mean? Moved to Maryland when I was young. You know, went to high school out here. You know, kind of grew up out here. You know, got my roots out here and all of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely you could say I'm a little tandem of both. Got the little NY swag, little Maryland swag, DMV.
Where you want to shout your high school out?
Oh, shit, Arundel High, man. I'm not even, man. It's too much animosity, man. I'm hurting right now. They kicked me out right before I couldn't go to prom, man.
Damn, they got you like that?
They got me here. It's all good, though. Another story for another day,
Shout out to the
man.
Wildcats.
Yeah, shout out to the Wildcats. Can't hide that Wildcat, bro.
All right, my man DiBiase, man. What's up, man?
What's good with you, fam, man?
Where you from, man?
Straight out of Northeast DC, Oak Street, man. I moved out of Oak Street in the early 90s, moved out to that straight old Murderland, Maryland. So I B-more, raised out Odenton, went to Fort Meade High School on the base, whatever the case may be. Lucky, blessed.
Word. So y'all currently still in the DMV area?
All day, every day. Live it, breathe it, love it, man.
Word. Did y'all ball, play any sports, do anything like that in high school?
Football, baby, all day, all 4 years, college, you know what I mean? You know, dedication, consideration, etc., etc.
Word. What about you, my man?
Look at me, man. Do I look like I play sports? I was just out there driving cars, you're living fast, man. That's all I know.
This guy right here, don't let him fool you, man.
Word.
Let him fool you.
So what kind of stuff were y'all into in high school and in middle school, stuff like that?
Shit, man, running and gunning, man. You know, living a good life, man. Playing sports, you know, meeting chicks. You know, I actually was a good student. I had good grades. Shout out to my teachers. Shout out to what's his name? Dr. All right, I'll get back to you later on that. But that was my man, Joe. He definitely held me down. You know
That's good shit right there, man. Good grades, man. Y'all got to stick with it.
Good doc. Man, me on the other hand, I didn't do too much. I was more into like acting and throughout my school debate and pulling fire alarm shit like that. So
okay,
making the muckus, riding cars young, first to do things in the hood.
Y'all ever been in any trouble or anything like that? Yeah, you can speak on it if you want to. It's up to you.
I mean,
it's BuddyKuzzTV.
You live and you learn, man. If we are who we were yesterday, we can never progress.
That's also the truth.
Word.
I don't want to say nothing to get me indicted, so let's keep
it moving. Next question.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, you mentioned college. What college you go to?
Yeah, man. I went to Virginia State University. Shout out to the Trojans.
Shout out VSU, baby.
VSU, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I play football there. Do a little mass comm radio TV. So this is like, I grew up like in this. Like I live it, I breathe it. That's what I went to school for. Went to lived out in Cali for a little bit. Fresno City College. Shout out to the Rams. I kind of got my feet up under me out there. I went out there on the limb, played ball, got set up with a crib. Just kind of lived out there for a little bit. Took in that Cali vibe. So that definitely reflects in my music. Love the hyphy movement. Love the Cali West Coast swag all day.
Word.
You know what I mean?
So with my man DiBiase, man.
I actually, at the high school, I went straight into the streets university, you know what I mean? Did everything that every black man usually do to get, to survive, maintain for kids and family, whatever.
Hard Knock Life 101, baby.
Hey, somebody gotta learn it, you know what I mean? On top of that, like, I traveled through colleges because of my man, so I got full access of both lives, you know what I'm saying? Got the street life on one hand, and I got to see the college life on the other. Just a history note, you know, that's that BET show, you know, that shit was out there, you know what I mean?
The BET College Hill.
College Hill was out there.
Virginia State University.
We was out there doing it when they was doing it. On top of that, we was the first rap
professional, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know,
that's probably
so y'all, you know, that brings up another question, because y'all like basically the yin and the yang. I see, you know what I mean, which is it's a representation of the DMV, you know what I mean, all the way around, you know what I mean. You find everything around here. So I'd like to know, man, how did y'all link up, man? How did y'all get together?
Fate. We was raised together, didn't even know each other until after we got out of high school. He went into college. I had a real good friend that was a friend of a good acquaintance with me, who put me on to Sean Prince and his movement. I sat there and watched him for a couple years. Before you know it, the man changed his life into music. I stood back and was amazed, and after that, connect the dots. Here we is.
Wow, that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope.
I couldn't said it any better, B.
That's pretty dope, man. So speaking of the DMV, I try to push a positivity wave, man. I'd like to know, what do y'all do outside of music? Do y'all have a job outside of music? You work outside of music?
Of course. Family first, community second, but everybody goes above anything else that goes with the nonsense. So I always try to participate in the community. I do things like donate clothes and things to domestic violence women. I have children, so I try to install that give before you take type mentality. So we always give it. I mean, we got Kickstarter pages. I mean, the whole 9 yards. We're very cancer awareness in our group, so we always donate at least 50% to 90% of our proceeds through our music straight to any kind of way of making aware of cancer, from children all the way up to adults, the whole 9 yards.
That's dope. That's dope. What about you, my man?
I mean, really, at the end of the day, man, you know, like, I couldn't really said any better. Just to piggyback off of what he said, you know, we in the community. You know, I currently work for ESPN, you know, shout out to ESPN, you know what I mean? That's what I went to school for, radio, TV, communications type of deal. You know, I've been in this industry for a little while, you know, so, you know, came across a couple artists, got a couple stories. Another story for another day. But
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man, we live it, we breathe it, you know, we gonna make it happen.
That's what's up, man. It's a little bio for y'all. High Fly Society, my man Sean Prince, my man DiBiase, you know what I'm saying? We live BuddyKuzzTv.
Let's get it.
Alright, man, you know BuddyKuzzTv, High Fly Society, man. So I wanna ask y'all, man, how'd y'all come up with y'all name?
Again, I always leave everything to fate, because God is the puppet master and we all just his puppets. So it came down to just a whole bunch of dudes. It was me, my brother, and a couple other guys. We sat down, we decided, you know, everything that's out there that sounds the same, we need to do something that matches exactly what we do. So of course, as black men, you know, we get high. We also try to be trendy all the time, try to be classy with things. So we, instead of saying just class, we'll say that's fly. You know what I'm saying? So we put that together, and instead of being just a group, because group it follows under the pretense of thugs and all that other shit. It's hard enough being black men. So we went with something that's universal that everybody can adapt to, such as society. Put three together equals a great project.
Right,
man. A plus B equals C, baby.
That's it.
That's dope, man. So DiBiase, man, we'll start with you, man. How'd you get into music?
Born in it. My mother, she was a backup singer for Casey and JoJo.
What?
My grandmother was all into the Motown, the business part of it. She owned stock in it, let alone stock in WWE. So she was part of the movement of converting music into the actual wrestling, which pertains to my name. And just being born in it, being around it, born in D.C. with the go-go and being around just the fact that you know, as being a black man, your heart beats like a drum. It's just A and B, just A and B. So I ended up.
So you born into it, basically.
Born into it.
Right, okay.
Heart beating.
What about you, my man, Sean?
Man,
Sean Prince?
It's been a long time coming, man. I would say I started back when I was like probably 13. Shout out to my man John G, who's still doing it up in NYC. You know, originally from the Bronx, the heart of the music, where it all started, where it all originated. You know what I mean? My man John G, I met him like back in elementary school, we was like getting it in. We was writing freestyles. His brother, shout out to his big brother, was in Junior Mafia at the time, and we was big on the bad boy movement. So, you know, knowing that his older brother was already in it, we was young boys coming up in the game. We was like, yo, we just trying to get in where we fit in. So we just started back then, you know what I mean? And just kind of been a steady snowball effect from there. I kind of, you know, chilled out a little while high school, you know, did my little football thing, my little college thing, whatever, but it came right back to it like tenfold when I ran into my man DV, you know what I mean? He just kind of painted the picture, you know, I'm just coloring in the lines, man. That's how we do.
That's dope, man. Y'all got a dope story on that, man. That's what's up, man.
Word.
What y'all consider yourself? Are y'all rappers? You singing? What's going on?
Man. We entertainers.
100% entertainment.
We trying to hit all realms, B. Like we can't, but it's not. There's no time to like be in one lane, man. Like you got to be able to branch off. You got to be versatile,
adaptable.
So, you know, yeah. So that's we basically base our music definitely off of versatility. I feel like we could come on any track, rap, rock, hip hop, country, whatever's clever, man. That's how we do. Like we gonna vibe with it. We gonna make it happen.
And the shows is not just two dudes on stage with a microphone. I'm talking about dancers. I'm talking about people in the crowd. I'm talking about
man, we're trying to bring the
environment. A Kanye West show for beer money.
Try to make being a celebrity again.
Right. So when did it
first on BuddyKuzzTv? You know what I mean?
Word. Shout out to BuddyKuzzTv. Appreciate that.
All day.
Yeah. So when did y'all decide? You know, y'all got together. When did y'all decide, man? Hey, like we gonna take this serious as far as like the budget, money, all of that. We're gonna go full stride.
Day one. The day that I met him, I said, yo,
straight up,
we gotta do this. I see it in you, you see it in me, we see the picture. Let's color this picture for everybody else to maintain the scene. Day one.
Straight up.
Word.
And ain't stopped since.
Ain't stopped since, man.
First rap group to ever get banned from VSU.
Straight up, man.
Oh yeah?
Don't curse on the talent shows, man.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't curse when they mixing your tracks either, man.
Yeah.
Got you, man. Got you. So what's the first track y'all dropped? First track y'all did or are dropping?
First track. Success?
Success was the first actual High Fly Society pertain track, which is one of the biggest tracks of our career because it was his Sean Prince's first actual track. He actually put out. I composed it, I produced it, I mixed it, I mastered it, and it ended up being a movement more than anything. It had a feature. Shout out to J.R. Hines.
Right.
He's a local DMV artist that sung with. He sung to Wiz Khalifa wife,
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose.
Right,
I mean, he's done his own movement in the DMV. Shout out JR. And he ended up hearing the song instantly, taking it, took it to a whole nother level. Coast to Coast picks it up. They get 56,000 views in one day.
Word.
One day. Beyond that, that's when we knew that it's time.
That's what's up, man. That's some good shit. How'd that make y'all feel?
Outside Hype Volume 4 mixtape, man.
I mean, that's just water to a mountain.
Shout that mixtape out. That what mixtape was that?
Young Money Outside Hype Volume 4.
Okay.
4. Track number 3.
Was that the first mixtape y'all was a part of?
Yeah, man. You know, it kind of just like we was in my man's crib. Like that's how we do. You know, we get our mind right. You know what I mean? And we was just writing. We recorded it at his crib. You know, my man kind of did his feet work with it. Shout out to Nick Blash. You know what I mean? And you know, it kind of grew from there. We really didn't even have a hand in it. Nick Blash kind of took it. Yeah, planted the seed. And he took it to the next level, man.
Shout out.
You know?
Right.
Word.
So is that the track you would say that probably caught the most buzz, or do y'all have another track that kind of put y'all on the map?
Well, to make the most buzz, as in the first step in the water, stone in the water, yes, I would say that. But the track that's making the most noise as we talk about today and beyond, it has to be a track that's going to be released in August called Lamborghini Angels.
Okay.
Make sure you check that out. Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you use your phone, you can find it.
Play.
Right.
We dropping that. Okay.
I just want to rewind for a quick second. You said you engineer and produce and all that too?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, do you do that for others as well? Can others come to you?
I do that for others. I do that for myself. I do that for anyone who has the heart and drive to do this music.
Word. So go ahead, shout out where people can find you. You know what I mean?
Find me at High Fly Society, which would be HFS, hflysociety.gmail.com. You can hit me on my handle at DVIC. Always hit at Sean Prince. You know what I'm saying? Because we work together. He gonna tell me if you real or not. So if you can't make it through him, you ain't never gonna be able to talk to me. And for everybody that's Fugazi in the DMV who play them games, man, it's 10K.
It's too many of them, man. It's too many of them.
10K acquiry, man.
Too many of them. Man.
Oh yeah, Sean, you can shout your stuff out too, man.
You already know Sean Prince, like my man said. Sean Prince _, SHAUN Prince _. You know, I'm pretty much on the Twitter. You know what I mean? That's at HFS gmail.com. What is HFly Society gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Right, man. It's up, man. Trying to work, trying to make it happen. We in the building, man. We trying to make this movement grow, you know?
Right. So let's speak on what y'all got coming up soon, man. You spoke on the track y'all got coming out. What is that one more time?
Yeah, man. Lamborghini Angels, man. You know, it's kind of a trap love, eerie slow kind of vibe, man. A lot of energy. You know, it's definitely about to be a banger for the summer. You know, it's all about black love. Get your women. You know, we
bombs of love, baby.
Straight up, man. That's how we do it.
Right now, is that gonna be on a mixtape you guys plan on releasing?
Right now, because of the market that we're dealing with, we're only going to release this as a single, and we're going to hit you about 5 singles like the Fist, and then we're going to drop you a mean rebel mixtape to make a rebel music mixtape to make sure you stay focused, and then we'll give you some more little glitter, and then we're going to keep you focused. It's a whole type of movement.
Right. It's a lot of thought to this, man. We're not coming into the game just throwing stuff out there with no thought. It's rhyme and reason to everything. It's subliminal message and everything. So just make sure you pay attention. You don't want to miss a show.
Awake, man. Stay awake. Don't sleep.
Right. So you got the mixtape y'all gonna be working on. You got your track you coming with, man. I'm sure you planning on shooting some videos. Where they gonna be able to find all the stuff that you getting ready to drop?
Well, we going to usually, and you always going to find our stuff on Doc's Formula.
DocsFormula.com.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. DOCS, DocsFormula.com. Straight up.
We have our own little YouTube site, but we're not really focused on keeping it ourselves. We're trying to give it to the people. So there could be any avenue.
Right.
But TV, it could be any avenue where we come through. Because we're trying to channel through other people.
Right, just trying
to
society
hashtag, man. Everything is there for to
word. I just want the people to know where they can find your stuff at. Y'all currently let the people know where we currently at right now. I can see I get some footage in a little bit, but let the people know where we currently at right now.
The heart of the city, man. DC, you already know, Northeast, Studio 202.
Best place you can be in the world.
You know what I mean?
The Mecca of places.
Been putting in work in DC for years, man. You know, if you in a place to be, you want to come to DC, you want to get your production done righteous, you want your podcast to come out. You know what I mean? Trying to promote your brand, photo shoots, whatever's clever, man. Come through. This is where it's at, man.
Right, man.
Nowhere else but here.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, shoot, man. Projects, everything that's been spoken on, man. Man. Anything y'all want to add, so the people know what to look out for?
Look out for the biggest movement y'all ever seen in y'all life since 92, 95 hip-hop. You understand what I'm saying? We trying to bring something that the people is familiar with but has forgotten about. All this ABC, bubblegum rap stuff, mumble stuff. Let's leave that alone. Let's get back to where you actually had talent to pay attention to be able to appreciate the movement and the time that it takes to make music. We try and bring back baby making music. We try and bring back dancing music. We try and bring back new birthday songs. You understand? We trying to do everything possible. And again, I want to make sure that everybody understand High Fly Society is not a rap group. This is not a boy band. We are a music society who condone in every idea possible to make a change. That's all that it is. Nothing more, nothing less.
Right.
At the end of the day, man, as artists, you got to capture your times and galvanize the movement, man. That's what we do.
That's dope.
Shout out to Rude Boy for picking up your boy. Put me in.
Shout out my homie Black, just walked in the building. You know what I'm saying? A1 day ones. You know what I mean? Always
twerk, baby, twerk.
Dope.
Right.
Dope, man. Now, have y'all collabed with any other artists in the city or the DMV?
My homie Black that just walked in the building.
To be honest, we only collaborate with real dudes, real people, real souls, real vibe, real resonance. A lot of people in the DMV is not authentic. Everybody think they own, regardless if they got a Honda Civic or a motorcycle. You think that everybody act like they Harley Davidson and don't want to help the next person, or at least give them the idea that you're trying to help the next person. So when it comes to featuring with people other than real soul brothers, man, it's 10K or don't talk to me, man.
Word.
Straight up.
Well, shout out to Black then, man.
Straight up.
Because he obviously 10K. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. So, shoot, let's speak on a little bit of business ventures, man. Y'all got anything going on business-wise other than the music or pertaining to the music? How y'all planning on getting some money?
Oh, hey, man. What don't we got going on, man? Shout out to Fubi. Our team right now, we full of apps, athletes. We got security businesses on deck. We got music stuff on deck. Shout out to FubiApp.com. Shout out my man Wasim. It's going to be the new social media powerhouse. We're going to revolutionize online interactions, food selection, and dating. I said it here first on BuddyKuzzTv. That's in the works right now. I don't even want to really speak on it too much. You know, go to FubiApp.com if you want to check out the investment video. If you want to be a part of the movement, FOOBEE.com, FubiApp.com, FOOBEE app.com.
It's where you eat and you meet. You hear me?
Right, straight up.
Word, legal money.
First, social app that's actually social.
Legal hustle, baby. I like that. I like that, man. So, where do y'all see yourself in 5 years, man?
Shit, man. 5 years. I mean,
High
honestly,
fly
bro,
society, man.
That's usually the lifespan of an artist, to be honest. Like 5 years. So, to be honest, 5 years, I see maybe scratching a little bit under the status of Chris Brown on the movement that we're trying to bring, as in not falling into just the one category, giving you a wow factor maybe every couple months, just to give you a familiarity that we do this.
Right.
But in 5 years, I mean, the longevity like of an athlete is about 5 to 7. So 5 years, if we even last 5 years, which is guaranteed off of what we doing. I mean, the stars, baby, the moon. I don't know where to start.
Right, dope.
I'm calling it now, man. I need a Grammy. I need at least 1 in 5, man. Maybe 2.
Maybe
you know
2.
what I mean?
Hey, man.
BET Awards performances, you know.
That's big
Let's
dreams,
get it,
bro.
man.
Big dreams.
Speaking
You gotta work
into
for that.
existence, man. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Straight up.
I feel that. Speaking into existence. That's dope right there, man. So I know y'all got the logo and everything. Y'all planning on branding, you know, putting some shirts out.
Yes,
Of
indeed.
course.
Merchandising definitely on the way.
Of
Merchandising
course.
definitely
Lighters,
on
I
the way.
mean, fucking,
Grinders.
kites, I mean, whatever the case
Right.
may be. But I want to also let it be known that I want you to pay attention to every track that we have, because at the end of our career, it's going to tell the most deepest story that you've ever known a man. And every song is going to have custom art that's going to end up being shirts and things like that, where you want to represent not just a song, you want to represent a movement, you want to represent a moment in people's life that you do not know, and you want to appreciate that. And you want to eventually not even realize that you're appreciating art that you didn't even know that was really art. That's what we're trying to do, society
Right.
style.
Man, I
Fly,
just want to point out, man. I like y'all's ambition, man. That shit dope, man.
Appreciate
It's,
it.
it's dope to see,
Much
man.
love.
Couldn't do it without God.
You know what I mean? So I know everything ain't peachy clean, and BuddyKuzzTv about keeping it real, man. So I need y'all to speak on some of the bumps in the road y'all had up to this point. You know, just getting to the release and getting to putting out music, man.
Man, listen, man. When I tell you the crabs is in the barrel, and the grass is cut, the snakes are show.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? And he's saying you want a bruh.
Blue crab, you understand, Merlin? Merlin, I can't just say it's the worst out of the DMV, but Merlin, I understand now and forever why this whole sign and imagery is blue crab, because they will hold you down and choke you till you turn blue before they ever try to help you.
So you say it's
down.
just people just don't want to work, people be faking. What's the deal?
Everybody
man.
think they on. That's
nine.
the whole thing. Everybody think because they got $1 or they sell a dime that they missed the capo themselves, and it's ridiculous. If they unite more than unite each other, we black
take
people,
over.
let alone, we would own the world.
DMV could literally be a powerhouse for music. We could be the new staple hole for music. We already, New York, been there, done it. West Coast had its run. The South is kind of, I think this personally, the South is fizzling out right now.
It was
you know,
a swag.
it's time for the next up. Who's going to be the next up, man? DMV is the perfect spot to do
Next
it.
up.
But we got to do it.
And stop
collectively.
putting on them poet niggas, man. Stop that shit, man. Stop that shit. I get it. It takes craft, it takes skill, but at the same time, you gonna appreciate some dude talking about trap music, and then come to find out he went to art school when they ain't did
So-
none of that shit he talking like.
So basically, y'all main issue is just people just y'all bumps in the road come from people not wanting to working together.
Want to
shit,
work.
Shit like
Want
that.
to work.
I
Everybody
feel
just
it,
come
man.
On the work tip is fugazi.
I feel it, man. I feel it.
Everybody, don't nobody wanna put up that fettuccine Alfredo to make the movement go.
Right.
It's a lot, man. We don't really want to harp too much on the negative. Just it is what it is, man. We're gonna keep our vibe moving. We gotta keep it flowing.
DMV is full of talent.
All right.
Yeah,
Word.
Straight up.
And just for those that maybe sitting on their motherfucking couch right now, thinking about something to do, wanting to do something, man, let them know a little bit of what it takes to push something like High Fly Society. What's it take to, make your dreams come alive, man?
Dedication, a lot of patience. And if you want to be a rapper and you just starting and you young, go pick up a fucking book.
Yeah, man.
Don't even waste your
This
time.
game
Rapping should be the last
is
option.
built for you to quit, man. So don't let the bumps in the road stray you from the goal. Because it's
Learn
meant for
the
you
business.
to quit. And make sure you learn from your mistakes, man. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over expecting a different outcome.
Right.
It don't happen that way.
Right. Hey, so why is your advice to pick up a book, man?
Because I feel like we keep idolizing the fact that our new idols are chains and being able to be rich and dip and dive through women, when it's really the fact that this man is taking care of his family or taking care of his responsibilities. We're looking at the wrong imagery to figure out what we want. Instead of idolizing the glory and glamour, let's idolize the ship that it took to get there. Let's idolize the lessons that they have learned to get there. So that way we can teach our children how to avoid these things and be able to be more successful, more faster.
Right. Don't make the same mistakes that we did.
Stop being what we see,
Definitely.
become what we learn.
Definitely, man. That's dope, man. Yeah, man. So let's jump into this area, man. D.C., Maryland, Virginia. Man. First of all, man, who y'all fucking with out here, man? Who's the hottest artist out here, y'all think?
Shit, High Fly Society, Sean Princeton, DiBiase.
I can't lie to you.
Man.
I can't lie to you. Everybody else sound the same to me. Some tree hugging shit or some gutter glocka type. I don't get it.
Bang bang, shoot 'em
I don't
up.
get it. Shout out to glocka too, man. He's the real dude.
Oh, that's some real niggas?
Yeah, it's a real dude.
Oh, shout out
And
Glocka
he make
then.
noise and he put fear in dudes, man. Shout out to Glocka.
Okay.
He definitely got that trap moving on lock.
All right, man. That's dope. Is there any artists you want to work with, underground or mainstream in the DMV?
Anybody who has the heart, man, for real, like it's a battle.
Bro.
It's a battle. You know what I'm saying? The army don't pick their soldiers; they just let them fall in line, and whoever make it, whoever break it. So we try to use the same ideal, man. If you say you do it, let's do it. If you make it to the stage, set the stage, let them fall. You feel me?
It's hard to jump on a moving train, man. It's a speeding locomotive, man.
Smack. You either
But
pick a
if
seat, take a
come
ride.
out for the ride, or shit, you fall off. You can fall off.
So y'all content with just keeping it in the circle?
Nah, I mean it's
I mean,
anybody.
we always branch off. No, like we work with anybody. Like it's
Anybody.
no animosity, no nothing. Anybody that's willing to work, let's work. But it's just always a lot of, especially in DMV, it's a lot of extracurricular activity. I'll just
Yeah,
put
it's
it
a
that
sucker
way.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say what it is,
In
man.
layman's terms, yeah,
real
straight up.
lame
Yeah.
Straight up.
Where so top engineers and producer, man. Who would y'all recommend as far as
Man, my man
producers and
Chef
engineers?
cooking it up.
Chef all day.
All day, every day. He produced out of Listen Vision. Shout out to him. He's about to actually bust a move to Cali. Trying to link him up with my mans out there, a little engineering type of deal. So, he's making a power move for the team, whatever's clever. My man FT out of Midi East Studios. Definitely cooked it up.
Jug,
Girl,
man.
You better. Yeah, Jug, man.
Jug,
Right,
man.
right. No, we ain't know. Yeah, we see.
You see,
we see.
Jug, man.
Okay, so where is Listen Visions at?
Listen Vision is actually in DC. It's right across the street from Howard Stadium. I'm not sure the
Big.
actual address.
It's big.
But that's like DMV Mecca as far as like
Wale.
recording goes. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of
Fat
artists
Trail.
came up out of there. So, we always try to embody, take the steps that was already taken, but we gotta draw.
And
back
the Midi East, for those that's wondering, where's that at?
Midi East, Alexandria,
Virginia,
Virginia.
definitely.
That's another spot. I mean,
A1.
if you want to go and be on your chill and not worry about if you got to worry about how many people you bring in and all the headache, go there, get your mind right, get your vibes right. That's the place you want to be. Plus, they got merchandise beyond belief, custom shoes, custom shirts. Shout out to Midi East on that note. I mean, that's the play. I mean, stickers, the whole 9 yards, one-stop shop.
Dope. Dope.
202 the best place to be though.
Shoot, man. Video man, cameraman, man. Who y'all got? Y'all know anybody? Anybody y'all recommend?
Shout out to my man Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Straight Lewis. You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely A1 with the camera work. We just shot a video out in Miami with him. We actually haven't shot a video for ourselves yet. So, if anybody wants to inquire, like you said, Sean Prince _ at twitter.com. Hit us up on the Gmail.
Yes, Steve.
We about to drop these joints, so we definitely gonna shoot some A1 videos once it starts to bubble. So if you try and get your brand off the ground, you need to holler at us, B. Straight up.
And tell us the price and don't ask the budget, man. We players, we players. I pay us, man. Let's get it.
Gotcha.
Straight up, man.
So, how do y'all think we can bring more light to the DMV, man? Because y'all already said it could be the Mecca, man. So speak on that a little bit more. What you think we got to do?
I mean, I just think it just comes down to the unity, man. Everybody working as far as and people got to stay in their lane, yo. Don't. A lot of cats, they come out with one lane, they want to do this and that. Like, stay in your lane, stay focused. And if we all could work together and collab and make these hits and not kill each other as far as hitting you over the head with the numbers or hitting you over the head with chasing people down, everybody on their bougie, you know what I mean? Let's just make it happen, yo. Let's make it happen.
Let's get it. Straight get it. Unity, man. That's all it's going to take is unity. Is so much talent in the DMV, man. I'm talking about the home of Tupac. I'm talking about Jada Pinkett, I'm talking about Samuel Jackson, I'm talking about Genuine. These are different avenues that all connected of same people. All you gotta do is unite. I guarantee every person I named had a team. Shout out to Boss Man. Everybody had a team. And then get on Clips, man. Come on, man. Chris Brown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All of that.
So,
I know I'm missing something. Shout out to them too.
what y'all think the biggest problem is with the mentality around here? Like, where y'all think it comes from?
Everybody thinks that you're trying to get over on them because we're not used to being nice to each other. If I come to a person and say, yo, I mess with your music, they automatically think that I'm trying to take something from you and not taking. Not taking it as a compliment, they take it more as a criticism. And then if you criticize the person, they take you as a compliment, how to involve themselves.
Learn how to take constructive criticism.
That's all.
That's all to be in this game, man.
We've had people that go on and say they do this for years, and we say one thing wrong and say, I quit. Shut down studios, banned from colleges, off of just being real dudes. You know what I'm saying? No script.
Yeah.
Let's break the mentality of that I'm on by myself. I don't need you.
Got you, man.
We need everybody.
That's why I asked that question, because it needs to be asked for real. You know what I mean?
Of course, man.
You know what I mean? The mentality out here is messed up, man. I'm not sure why. I feel like it's trying to change and people want it to change, but man, it's gonna take people like us, man. We gotta get out here. They need real niggas, man, for real. I ain't saying I'm the realest, but I be myself is what I do, and
man, you born real, you gotta stay real. You only change to be fake.
Word, man. So how do y'all feel about the outlets? You feel like it's enough outlets out here to get your voice out? Enough studios? Enough? I
think so. If you tap into what's your surroundings, you can make the best. But again, it's different in the DMV because it's a lot of extra steps that's added to a process that shouldn't be. But I'm not even going to go into that route. But the same token, it's what you make it. At the end of the day,
it's all in the drive.
Make it.
I'm gonna agree. This our BuddyKuzzTv type argument we have all the time. I feel like there's a visible ceiling that artists don't do the research, don't understand that because you put your music out is not enough. You have to actually pay to get it heard out in California. You have to pay to get advertised on Facebook. You have to pay to get heard on Twitter. People, by not understanding the business, we think that what we're doing is just not working. You have to understand the business. Pick up a book. I'm telling you, it will open your mind beyond belief with this.
Right. That's dope. So, man, shoot. So y'all basically was saying the DMV, man, pretty much we just need to unite. Yep. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it, man. That's dope, man. I feel that.
Straight like that, man.
People need to fuck with y'all on that front, man. You know what I mean? So, shit, man, where y'all partying at out here in the DMV, man? Where y'all spots?
Everywhere, man. I did a little bouncing back in my day. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dirty Bar.
Rooftop, man. Rooftop. We always up there,
feel me? Public House is another spot that's actually spinning Lambo Angels right now. Shout out to my man DJ Premonition. I actually just ran in a Quicksilver the other day at Park. We had the tables popping, got the networking, you know what I mean? So hopefully, I can link with him, get that track started to get spinning. You know, man, we just out here in these streets, man. You know, it's all about the FaceTime. You got to be in the right place at the right time. And know how to move in the right circles. Midtown.
And they can
just decades now. You know what I mean? So
and they can follow y'all's Twitter and everything else to figure out where they can find the tracks, right?
Of course, man. Follow at DVYATZ Vision. DVYATZVISO. And the vision means that you're looking through my eyes, so you're going to hear only my opinions of things. So don't get offended.
Right. 10K or better.
Dope. Word, we got High Fly Society in the building. Y'all know what time it is, man. Shoot, man, what's in the ginger ale bottle, man?
You know, man, some 3G type shit, smooth. I don't want to shout out no free advertisement, but you know it's getting us lit. Just know
that play 10K or better, B.
Let's bag.
Got time for your paper bag.
Word, man. So let's let the people know a little bit more about you, man. A little bit more of what shaped y'all, man. So who you listening to right now? I guess we'll start with you, Sean Prince. Who you listening to right now?
Right now, shout out to the nigga 2 Chainz. Just dropped the Pretty Girls trap music joint. I was rocking to that on the way up here. Actually, that joint is actually alright. It's one of his better projects, I would think, actually, as of right now. Gotti is alright right now. Definitely got to keep Kanye in the conversation. Khaled, you know. I'm gonna pass it to DB. I'm gonna pass it to DB, man. I'm gonna pass it to DB.
I know it's gonna sound conceited, but I don't listen to none of that shit.
He don't. He ain't even
only people I listen to is High Fly Society and people that's trying to get on. That's it. Like I'm not even trying to play that kind of game, yo. Right. Like that I don't pay attention to competition. I mean that's easy to beat.
I feel you, man.
Just
I feel you.
tape.
Hey, what's up with your man Kanye? Where do you think he at right now? What's up with him?
As far as what you mean? As far as
is the man all right? Is he?
I mean, you know, he got that Kardashian effect, man.
Is it? You think that shit real?
It kills the best of men.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's fallen. Many have fallen.
Just to speak for the rest of the humanity in the world, man. If that man ain't spitting shit on beats, man, I don't want to hear shit out his mouth.
Right. Hey, but is he chipped? Is he ultra chipped? What's wrong with the nigga? Where he at, bro?
Too much money, too much bad shit.
Time.
Hey, man, the Kardashians, you know that curse, man. They turn a dude into a chick.
Word.
Straight up, man.
All right, man. So, DiBiase, man, do you have a all-time top 5? You know what I mean?
All-time top 5 is always going to be controversial with me, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the number one's going to be Tupac, Biggie. I can't give them each slots. I got to let them fight for each other on the days I feel. So that's one, you know what I'm saying? On number 2, I'm going to give it to Wayne because he was a revolutionary person, you know what I mean? Number 3, I'm going to have to give it to maybe Gotti because he bought that South, you know what I'm saying? Well, excuse me, T.I. I'm gonna give it to T.I. because he bought that educated South. I don't like that dumb nigga South shit.
Right, gotcha.
Number 4, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to give it, and it's gonna be controversial. Chris Brown, man, number 4, man, of all times, you gotta understand, man, this man did movies, this man did dancing, this man did singing, this man smacked Rihanna. You know, you see when you got that kind of plate on the table, you cannot call him anything less but number 4. And number 5 is whoever's hot, man. And I'm not talking about Yachty and all them little Uzi Vert niggas. I'm talking about somebody that's competing like Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? It's a revolving seat with number 5. You know, musical chairs with that. But number 4 all time, Chris Brown, man.
Gotcha.
Man, shout out Chris Brown, man. Slap her up.
I mean, now,
man, I'm gonna ask you though, man, cause I want another question. I'm gonna ask you the same thing, but I got something else for you. Who your top 5 right now? He say he ain't messing with nobody right now. So who your top 5 right now?
Oh, damn, son.
I mean, no particular order. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I'm just, you know.
That's a small list. Is there a top 5 right now? Let me ask you, who's your top 5?
Well, oh man, see. Hey, look, man. I ain't gonna name nobody you thinking about for real, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I ain't listening to none of them. If they don't consider Dolph top 5, they ain't. You know, I'm on that wave. You know what I mean?
It's a whole lot of nothing, man. It's a whole lot of nothing. Like, and honestly, it's sad to say that hip hop is in that state right now. That's why I feel like, you know, High Fly Society gonna come in the game and turn nothing into something, man.
So what do y'all feel is the state of hip hop right now?
I mean, it's
dead. I mean, hard stop.
I think it's in a state of chaos, man. It's trying to transition into something that a lot of people don't think it should transition into. And I think I want to say that good music is coming back, and and not everything is like some dance or turn up rap or something. You know what I mean? I want to say people are getting hungry again for real music, because like the essence is gone, man. We had, I mean, I'm not going to shout out to my man Nelly, but I'm gonna take it here. I blame you from Underlay EI. It's that started the snowball, B, and it's just been going downhill ever since then. But in the same token, you know, it's waves, it's levels, man. So, you know, I think it's starting to come back around. And, you know, hopefully we could just, you know, get in where we fit in and ride it out, man.
Word,
you know?
word. What about you, man? What you feel?
To be honest, man, hip hop is slowly dying, let alone dead. I mean, the best of the new generation is none. You know what I mean? So, again, it's
a lot of gimmicks, man. It's a lot of
gimmicks and stitches and things like that. I always say, man, pick up a book, man. If you appreciate the craft, you'll understand what you're doing. Then you'll be able to.
Like, you need to push your message. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you ain't got to be on your Malcolm X all day, every day, but at least say something to the people.
Man.
Something, man. Something of substance.
The last controversial thing I heard was some nonsense from Kodak talking about, I'm the best rapper alive, so tell Lil Wayne I'm gonna see him with the hands. Like that's sense. Two different genres of nonsense. You feel me? Like that shows that these kids ain't picking up these books. You know what I mean? Not to be old in the room. You know what I'm saying? But yo, pick up a book, man. Cut that shit out.
Man, before I get back to you, Sean, man, I gotta ask you, just for the people, what books you into? Shit, nigga,
Man,
what is you reading?
About,
what have you read? What do you recommend, nigga?
I'm not gonna give precise titles. I'm gonna just give you authors and things, man. Pick up some Shakespeare quotes of love, man. Pick up some just inspirational quotes, genres of music. I mean, genres of books. I mean, even just in picking up a sci-fi book just helps you understand what imagination is. You understand? We live in an imagination world.
Because I guarantee you somebody gonna be wondering, like, I wonder what this nigga
man,
be reading.
If you want to know what books I pick, you're going to have to know me to know that. So.
Word. Well, y'all follow this nigga. Get to know this nigga.
Get to know me, man.
All right, so, man, Sean, man, what's up, man? Shit, what's your top 5 all time, man?
All time, in no particular order. I got to rock with my man Jigga. I got to rock with Tupac, Biggie, Nas. And number 5, I'm kind of on the fence because I want to say Wayne because of his influence and what he's done. But me personally, I grew up listening to the Dips, man. I'm all Killer Cam, Harlem, Joel Santana. That basically like that shaped and molded like my personal musical career, because that's what I grew up on. So I'm kind of on the fence on the 5th one. I'm gonna have to rock with Killer Cam though.
So you would say they probably influenced you?
Yeah, definitely.
We've met him. I've met him.
Man. My man almost got signed to him back in the day. Another story for another day, man. We got a lot of
Sean, back to you. Out of them 5 you name, your favorite, man. Who your favorite?
I gotta rock with my man Jay, yo.
Everybody go with Jay, man. Everybody always go with Jay.
I mean, he set the blueprint, man. You know, came from
time and time again.
So word. All right, man. So if you could work with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
I'll go first.
Go ahead, man.
Al Green, baby.
Ooh.
Al Green, because he hits you where the soul is. If not Al Green, if Al Green were to pass on me, I would go with what's my man, James Brown, baby. I mean, I'm talking about people to bring impacts to music. I'm not talking about regular people to do this. I'm talking about people who couldn't sing, but made that happen, made you love them. I want that type. Whitney Houston, things like that. You know, nobody alive.
Right. I mean,
that's Tupac alive.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to my man Max B and the thing right now. I would definitely rock with the wavy movement on the Max B. Man. You know what I mean? Killer Cam, like I said, I would love to get on some type of Dipset, take over type of track. And Jay, man, all day. All day, man. Let's get it.
That's what's up, man. Being that, your boy, Mr. Don't Brush His Hair, Kevin Durant, man, seeing that he from around here, man, what y'all feel on that whole situation?
Man, shout out Kevin Durant, man.
Yo, let that man get his money, man. He went to a team, he got his ring, he made full progression for himself. Anything else is extra, man. I guess, he felt this situation with OKC was going to keep him stagnant. He moved on, you know what I'm saying? He succeeded. Much love, man. You know what I mean? Big blessings, I
Shout
can't
out
take nothing away from
High
it.
School, man. Shout out my man Teapots and Pants. He used to actually ball with Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, shout out to D, man. The man worked hard, man. He deserved it. Just like Melo, man. Let's not forget Melo out here, too, man. In the DMV, man. Shout out to Ty Law, man. Shout out to these dudes, man, that's out here doing it that everybody forgetting about, man. They out here, man. We got talent overflowing in the DMV. You hear me?
Now, I got to ask, man, y'all Redskins or Cowboys?
Come on.
This guy's a Deadskins fan.
Redskins all day,
Yeah.
Cowboys
Come
get
on.
shot.
So you a
Y'all
Cowboy
got the
fan,
right
Sean?
division, you just got the wrong team.
Oh,
baby.
Giants.
New York.
Oh,
New
shit.
Giants. Let's
Giants.
get it, man.
See-
we going for the boldest shit.
Hold
man.
up,
I'm
man.
saying it
Hold
right
up,
now.
man. See, this is why I asked that question.
New York Giants, Oakland Raiders, Super Bowl, Giants win 34-31.
Hey, look, listen.
Until
You
right
wake
here.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You wake up.
That's what I'm saying. Look at all that we just got just based off that one question, man. Listen, man, this is the DMV 100%, bro.
Okay.
This is what we got to deal with. Us Redskins fans, this is what we get. We get this Giant shit. We get this Cowboy shit. Man, how you feel about that, man? How you feel about
Man,
this,
if you're not a
man?
Skins fan, you must be living inside some kind of closet or something, man. It's out here,
Hey,
man.
man, look, it's a lot of Snake
If you
Lewis's
look
with
at
the
the
Skins,
logo,
man,
just
I
to
can't mess
be
with it.
small, you look at that logo, it's the darkest you gonna get in the league. You hear me? Other than a football player, respect it, man. Come on, bro.
Make no
Word.
damn sense, man.
Word, man. So, besides that, y'all regular sports fans, as far as the DMV, Nationals,
I love
Wizards.
anything that involve contact and involve a scoreboard. To be honest, man, I watch badminton on part time if I had to.
Y'all,
man.
you following the Nats and Wizards though? How y'all going with that?
Man, the Wizards, man, that playoff run was
Wizards
amazing.
are just like the Redskins, man. They
He's tripping.
squad up and then they don't produce, bro.
This guy. So who your team?
The New York Giants, man.
Nah.
Oh, you talking about basketball?
Yeah.
So, I ride with
Don't
the
say the
Warriors.
Knicks.
I ride with the
Oh,
Warriors.
you can't say the Knicks though.
Nah, the Knicks is trash,
I've
man.
never been a Knicks fan. Like growing up, I've never been a Knicks fan. I used to rock with Boston.
Shout
I
out
fell
Melo.
off of Boston when they got rid of my man Garnett and all of that.
Shout out Melo.
Yeah, man. That's what it is.
Word, man. Shit, that's what's up, man. Anything else y'all want to add? Throw in about the DMV, man. Anything else y'all want to add in general?
Look out for the hottest team, the other squad in the DMV High Fly Society. You heard it first on BuddyKuzzTV.
Right here, man.
Let's get it.
Right here.
Word, man. So, can y'all go ahead and give me a positive message for anybody that might need it? You know, some youth getting out of jail, some grown people getting out of jail, somebody lost their job, somebody trying to do anything, need to hear
Man.
something.
It's 2017. Number one, create your own job, man. If we are who we were yesterday, we can never progress.
Exactly. And mine is, man, keep your head up regardless if it's rain or sunshine, man. Keep looking for them stars. Anything else is less.
Right. Go ahead, shout out y'all squad, y'all team.
High Fly Society, the docsformula.com, FubiApp.com, Sean Prince, SHAUN, PRINCE_. That's on Twitter. You feel me? Follow.
DBIC, DBI, whatever. You already know what it is, man.
Right,
Just follow the movement of
Right.
Pioneer City, man. The DMV period. I'm shouting out everybody in the DMV is trying to do it. I want y'all to do it, man. Let's get it. Let's move, man.
Yeah, all right, now y'all on Facebook?
Nah,
Yes,
ain't even
actually
on the
got a
book.
Facebook page. It's called the Real High Fly Society. You got to spell all that out. The real actual
Okay.
word HFS. Got about 200-300 likes. You know what I'm saying? But these are real fans. This ain't no
word.
paid for. This is real people, man.
Word, man.
Connected.
Just trying to make sure y'all can make sure y'all can be found, man.
Man, Twitter, all that, man. Just make sure if you type in our names, you won't find us. Just like that.
Dope, man. So, shit, man, I appreciate y'all time. Appreciate y'all having me, man. Appreciate y'all jumping on BuddyKuzzTV, man. No BS, man. Appreciate it.
Wow. This ain't the first time.
We out here, man.
Word, dope.
Just a roll with Lamborghini angels. Lamborghini high, Lamborghini fly. I'm ballin' major league. Get the chopper, him talking, watch he fade away. Got paid today, knock a box out like 808.